Eamonn Holmes, seething and hurt, over Ruth Langsford's I'm A Celeb gig in Australia. Eamonn Holmes' estranged wife Ruth Langsford traveled to Australia last week for a new role on I'm A Celebrity. Get me out of here. Eamonn Holmes is reportedly simmering with frustration and feeling wounded after Ruth Langsford's decision to star on I'm A Celeb, an insider reveals. The Loose Women star radiated enthusiasm upon her arrival down under last week to join the Unpacked spin-off series. In stark contrast, a close source alleges that ex-husband Eamonn was far from thrilled upon discovering her willingness to embark on this Australian adventure. The insider disclosed, "Eamonn is seething about Ruth going to the jungle as she never wanted to go away with him. She told him she hated flying. He'd always dreamed of taking her on some special trips, places they could explore and enjoy together, but every time he suggested it, she shot the idea down." Seemingly swapping her aversion to long flights for excitement, Ruth's sudden eagerness to journey for 22 hours each way has left Eamonn perplexed and somewhat pained. Now, all of a sudden, she's more than happy to hop on a plane for 22 hours each way to the other side of the world. It's left him feeling completely baffled and a bit hurt, to be honest. It's rubbed him up the wrong way because it feels like she's willing to do it for the show but not for him, added the source to The Sun. ITV flew Ruth to Australia as her Loose Women co-stars Jane Moore and G.K. Barry starred in the competition series, reports The Mirror. Before Jane's elimination, Ruth shared her support for the 64-year-old to press at the Brisbane airport. She exclaimed, "I think she is doing so well. Of course I am backing her to win, but of course I have Grace as well. I have two loose women. Maybe it could be a double win and two queens of the jungle." As for Jane's performance, she added, "I thought Jane was extraordinary in her challenge when she swam underwater. That was extremely difficult, I would not have been able to do that. She was very calm, and you noticed that the only person who didn't scream on the bus was Jane. She is a good woman." Ruth confirmed the end of her relationship with Eamonn last May after 14 years together. Eamonn, who has faced a challenging year health-wise, recently expressed his eagerness for the year to conclude. Eamonn, battling health issues, particularly in the past year, shared, "It's been a tough year, and I'll be glad to see the back of it." The Belfast-born presenter also mentioned, "But there are lots of things to be grateful for and I hope that my health improves next year." Eamonn Holmes, seething, as Ruth Langsford took long-haul flight to I'm A Celeb. Eamonn Holmes is said to be seething and hurt. Eamonn Holmes is reportedly feeling seething and hurt after learning that his ex-wife Ruth Langsford has traveled to Australia to participate in the I'm A Celeb Unpacked spin-off. According to a source, Eamonn, 65, is upset because Ruth, 64, had previously expressed her dislike of flying and had rejected his suggestions for trips together. As reported by The Mirror, the source said, "Eamonn is seething about Ruth going to the jungle as she never wanted to go away with him. She told him she hated flying. He'd always dreamed of taking her on some special trips, places they could explore and enjoy together, but every time he suggested it, she shot the idea down." They added, "Now, all of a sudden, she's more than happy to hop on a plane for 22 hours each way to the other side of the world. It's left him feeling completely baffled and a bit hurt, to be honest. It's rubbed him up the wrong way because it feels like she's willing to do it for the show but not for him." Ruth was flown into Australia by ITV because she is a fellow Loose Woman colleague of Jane Moore, 62, and also works with G.K. Barry, 25, on the ITV show. About Jane, before she was eliminated, Ruth said at Brisbane Airport, "I think she is doing so well. Of course, I am backing her to win, but of course, I have Grace as well. I have two loose women. Maybe it could be a double win and two queens of the jungle." Talking about Jane's performance, she added, "I thought Jane was extraordinary in her challenge when she swam underwater. That was extremely difficult, I would not have been able to do that. She was very calm, and you noticed that the only person who didn't scream on the bus was Jane. She is a good woman." While out in Australia, Ruth also opened up about This Morning, which is set for a shake-up after its exec producer stepped down. Asked about the This Morning changes, she said, "I don't know, I haven't been on it for 2 years." Asked if she would fancy going back, she said, "Never say never," but she ruled out going into the jungle, adding, "Absolutely not." Ruth confirmed her split from Eamonn last May after 14 years of being together. Eamonn recently admitted that he can't wait for his tough year to be over. Eamonn, who has also long struggled with his health, especially in the past year, revealed, "It's been a tough year and I'll be glad to see the back of it. The Belfast-born presenter added, "But there are lots of things to be grateful for and I hope that my health improves next year." The TV has suffered from a number of health conditions in recent years and has expressed his fears that he may never be able to walk unaided again. He refused to have his hip replaced for 3 decades before finally undergoing surgery on both in 2016. Eamonn went ahead with the major op to tackle the chronic hip, leg and back pain which caused him sleepless nights, and not being able to drive, let alone do anything more physically active. He made a good recovery from his double hip replacement and went on to lose 3 stone in a battle to boost his health, but said he just wished he had had it done sooner. "Waiting was the worst decision I ever made," he told The Telegraph. "After having both of mine replaced aged 55, I haven't had a single regret. In fact, it's been life-changing." Eamonn made a red carpet appearance with his new girlfriend, Katie Alexander, at the 2024 TRIC Christmas lunch at the Londoner Hotel on Tuesday afternoon. Mirror Online has reached out to Eamonn's reps for comment. Eamonn Holmes' friends issue 3-word response to ex-wife Ruth jetting off to I'm A Celeb jungle. Eamonn Holmes was said to be fuming after his ex-wife Ruth Langsford jetted off to Australia to film I'm A Celebrity Unpacked, as he was allegedly left unable to travel with the TV presenter during their marriage. Since their public breakup in May, Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes seem to have moved on smoothly. Ruth, 64, has had a glam makeover, while Eamonn has introduced his new girlfriend Katie Alexander. However, rumors surfaced that the GB News presenter was irked when Ruth jetted off to Australia to film I'm A Celebrity Unpacked. It was suggested that his annoyance stemmed from his past struggles to travel with the Loose Women star due to her fear of flying. But insiders close to Eamonn have dismissed these reports as nonsense, insisting there are no hard feelings. Speaking to Mail Online, a source said, "It's all nonsense. He's living his life and there are no hard feelings. He's never flown into a rage and it's just laughable that he would." On the show, Ruth looked stunning, wearing her hair up with the front section framing her face, reports the Mirror. Meanwhile, Eamonn and his partner Katie were seen at the TRIC Christmas lunch at the Londoner Hotel earlier this week. Back in 2019, Eamonn joked that Ruth would soothe her pre-flight nerves with alcohol. This revelation was made during their time presenting This Morning. At the time, Eamonn said, "Ruthie does not like aeroplanes, that is not an easy task." Ruth opened up about her travel nerves, saying, "I'm not completely phobic, but a lot of people will be like that where they feel uncomfortable. For others it really does stand in their way of traveling." Eamonn cheekily revealed Ruth's coping mechanism. Ruth has the perfect solution. She drinks to forget. She drinks before the flight, she drinks during the flight and she drinks after the flight. It helps her forget. To which Ruth laughingly retorted, "It's a little Dutch courage. You're not doing my PR any good this morning, are you?" Earlier in the week, Ruth had expressed concerns over her appearance on the spin-off show, sharing images of the torrential rain with her social media followers. Over the weekend, she posted a video praising her glam squad as miracle workers for getting her camera ready in just 10 minutes amidst the jungle downpour. A source close to Ruth commented on her jungle worries, particularly about her hair, hinting at a potential new hairstyle due to the relentless rain wreaking havoc. Meanwhile, the I'm A Celebrity camp has been battling unprecedented weather conditions, with Ant McPartlin stating, "The rain has been really bad, it's probably the worst rain we've ever had doing this show. It was touch and go, we nearly didn't make it into the camp." Declan Donnelly shared a video of the heavy rain making it difficult for their vehicle to cross the bridge into the campsite.